What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the One Leg Loser podcast, the Weekly Huddle. We want to welcome you guys. I'm your boy, Bear Down Rick, alongside my co-host, Jay, the producer. We got a synopsis for you guys today. So we want to bring you guys aboard and welcome to today's
This
week.
guy, bro.
So listen, man, welcome again, guys. Jose, man, how's it going, bro? How's your week been? Talk to the people. Talk to me. How's it been
Chilling,
going?
chilling, baby, chilling, baby. I'm back. I'm back. I'm excited to be back. Episode 2 of the Weekly Huddle, like my man said right here. Listen, man, South Florida. Finally, the cold weather is gone, bro. I hate cold weather, man. I like it for in the mornings when it's nice and chilly. You know, you leave the house, but then after that, like I'm after the second day, I was already done with it, bro. I'm frustrated. I'm like, I gotta wear a sweater. I hate wearing
But
sweaters.
you wear sweaters all the time. What are you talking
No,
about?
no, no, no. When do I wear sweaters?
Hey, listen, guy.
Okay, all right.
All right,
I hate wearing
guy.
sweaters because I'm cold.
Put a comment in the thing of how many times of
Bro,
Jose's been on this show,
bro,
and
I'm
because
inside
you
the
know what?
house, bro. I'm inside the house.
His house is like 59 degrees, ladies and gentlemen. That's
Yeah,
why
but
he's got
that's
to wear a
why. But
sweater
like
now.
actual cold, like I have to wear a sweater outside. I hate that shit, man. Anyways, and then I'm over here complaining. I'm pretty sure some of you guys, including you, are like in fucking. You showed me that picture the other day. I'm like, bro, that's insane. I would hate to have to wake up, have to go to work, and have to shovel that shit.
Oh
Oh,
yeah,
hell
listen,
no,
it was
hell
too
no.
much. This has been a rough year, man. It's been, I think, under five. It's gonna be 5 years. It's July,
Look, This
and
this
this
is
has
not a
been.
sweater. Look, I'm on my Bill Belichick shit.
Oh, he's on the Billy. He's on the Billy
I'm on my
side.
Bill Belichick shit.
He just need the
No
sharpie. He just need the
massages, no
sharpie.
massages, or no. So yeah, man, tell me, bro. I mean, it's snowing as hell up there.
Yeah, man. I mean, and listen, it's actually a warm day today. It was 50 something degrees, so it's a warm day. People out in shorts and stuff like that. I just think it's different because what it is you guys are so used to the hot, so your blood. I'm not trying to get scientific here, but it's reality. Your blood is thin. Well, so when the cold comes, it's not. It doesn't. It's hard for you guys to accustom to it. For us, since I've been here for 5 years, almost the cold air is not so bad. So it is what it is. But yeah, it's been rough, man. This winter's been it's been stupid, man. I don't know how much
I
more I can
hear that.
take
I
this.
hear that.
I
All
don't
right,
know how
all
much
right.
more I can take this.
Hey, well, I mean, you keep saying that. You keep saying that. So I mean, I guess we'll see, right? I guess we'll see.
Y'all win. We'll see.
All
We'll
right,
see what
man. Hey, with that being said, all right. Hey, listen, guys, we actually gonna talk a little bit of football here. Wow, we talk football all the time. That's what we do. We're gonna talk a little bit of NBA today. We usually don't talk a lot of NBA, but as far as teams or players or standings and all that, obviously, if you've been watching the show, but I thought that was a very interesting rule. I'm not sure how many of you guys out there are aware of the rule of the new NBA rule. Listen, all these teams, most of these teams are tanking, and then this is not like the '90s basketball, even early 2000s. These players are soft as hell out here, man. They need maintenance rest. They hurt their pinky. They got to rest 2 or 3 games, bro. Come on. So, Mister the commissioner here, he put a rule: you have to play a minimum of 65 games within that season in order to be eligible for any award, the MVP, the Defensive Player of the Year, the six man, yada yada. So, what do you guys think? I don't know. What do you think about the group?
I
Because
mean,
you
listen, man. It's sad that we're getting to this space in any
you have
sport
to
where
make these rules and shit,
that
right?
you have to make these rules for people to say, you know what, let me go play, because if not, and again, the thing is that this rule really implies a very small percentage of the NBA. I would think maybe how many
The
people are really
superstars, right?
eligible.
The
Like,
superstars.
yeah,
Yeah,
exactly. So you're
yeah.
talking about the Lucas, the
The
Anthony, the
SGAs,
Edwards,
the Jokic,
the
Edwards.
Jokic's.
Yeah.
You're talking about those guys. Every other guy, man. Listen, man.
But
It
that, but,
is.
but
And
that's the
listen,
but that's the thing. I'm pretty sure that's the reason why. Because bro, imagine. And things are super expensive nowadays. Going to NBA games, NFL games, hockey games, it's pretty expensive. So imagine you taking your kids or your kid or your kids or your family to their first NBA game here in Miami or wherever you're at, and you're so excited. You bought these tickets months ago, right? You saved up,
and they sit down.
and the star player sits out. The kid has been so excited, and the star player sits out. Now, listen, granted, man, if you're injured, you're injured. There's nothing you can do about that. But this whole load maintenance management and this and that, Bro, it's 82 games. I need you to play 82 games.
Now,
If
do you
you
think?
if you're not injured.
But let me ask you this: do you think it's now becoming more science based? Is it because maybe teams are they're evolving and they're bringing in the sports science, and then the sports
Yeah.
science is kind of
That
telling
shit's
like, hey,
ruining and it's ruining sports. It's
mm,
ruining sports. Look at this whole the analytics. Now it's affecting the NFL. The analytics go for it on fourth down because this is and that, bro. I don't know, man. Just put. I mean, maybe I'm old school. Or I am old school, and then I have a whole different person thinking about this. But like, damn, man, you only went for it when you absolutely had to. You punting the ball, you playing defense, you running the ball. I mean, people want to see point. I get it, man, but I think this is a great rule, man. If you're not injured, you got to play. If you really want to be considered one of the greats and have the accolades
gotta play.
that comes with being one of the greats, you got to play. Plain and
Now
simple.
let me, now let
Plain
me
and
ask
simple.
you a question though. Again, devil advocate. Can this rule also be a let's say a superstar is actually hurt and he does have to miss that amount of time, but he's also when he gets back or when he plays, he's the best player in the league. Is this going to be is this going to be a double edged sword here?
Nah, you can't get it. You can't get it. You can't
All
get it
right, so
because you know why? You know why you can't get it? Because I didn't. I mean, I know you. I know you great. If you SGA right, SGA right, but you miss 40 games. You miss half the season, right? But and when there's 40 games, you play outstanding, amazing, MVP caliber. Nah, you can't get it. I think you can't get it because I need to see for longevity. I'm not saying 40 games is well, yeah, 40 games to me isn't enough. That's half the season. Anybody can go crazy for half the season.
but isn't it more?
I need to see longevity. I need to see it done consistently throughout the 82 games. Yeah, I think this is
Okay,
a great rule. I think it's an amazing
but
rule.
you're only missing 18 games, right? You can't miss more
No,
than
it's
18
80
games.
if you play half the season, which is 40 or 42.
Hold on.
It's 82 games in a season.
So it's 82 games in a season,
And
and
you
you
miss
got to
half of
play.
them?
Well, if you got 82 games, right, and you got to play a minimum 65 games, you got to play a minimum 65
Well,
games. Is that what it is?
yeah.
All right. So take away 82, take away 65, leaves it with 17 games. That
Right.
means so you can't miss more than 17 games.
No, you can't.
But again, I that's more than half the season. Again, if I played 65 games, that's more than half a season. But I got 2 weeks of it because I have an ankle sprain, legit ankle sprain,
Bro,
a high ankle sprain.
you just can't miss more than you can't miss 66 games. You can miss 65. I mean, I'm sorry. You can't miss. You have to play in 65 games. You can't play in 64 games. That's the rule.
Yeah, I just I get the premise of the rule, and in essence, yes. But I also think there could be a small chance. Again, in my opinion, the story that I'm telling here, this guy's for 65 games out of an 85 game season, right? He's playing stellar, best player in the game, but then
All
he's
right.
got a high ankle sprain that he's got to miss the a legitimate 17 games because he's got a legit high ankle sprain.
Right. I get you.
And let's say he misses that. Let's say he misses those 17 games, third game of the season, right? He's out. High legit. Bam. Comes back, best player throughout the whole NBA. And now he don't got it. Now he can't make it. That I can see
I mean,
the
I can
thing.
see how there's a
There's a
gray
little
area.
gray
I can
area,
see.
and
Yeah, I can see it.
that's
I can
what's
see it.
concerning to me. So then, does that mean that these guys that again they're
So maybe
superstars?
65 games is too strict. Maybe it should be 60 games.
Maybe
Because like you said, if you sprain an ankle, anybody, bro, on the basketball court, ankles are being sprained
in a
left and
high
right.
ankle sprain, a
Right.
real high ankle
So
sprain.
that's legit 2 weeks.
Yeah,
That's 14 days. So
wow.
I mean, I guess you got a point. Maybe
You
60
know,
games then.
because then imagine, I know I'm no longer in the race of any award. If you're a selfish player, individual, but yo, why am I gonna play so damn hard the rest of the year if I can't even win? I'm not gonna be, can they think that way? But
No,
hey,
I'm sure. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty
nevertheless,
sure.
man, that's their
Nevertheless,
rule. We'll
I
see how
think
it plays out.
I think you made a great point. I think 65 games is a little strict. Maybe bring it down to 60, and that gives room for error because some players might legitimately be injured. So you got a
Yeah.
point. All right,
It's
man. Moving
legit,
on to
man.
some, we're on to the real sport here in America, man. Come on, man. We already know what it is. It's around the NFL segment, guys. Hey,
Dun, 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 dun.
decent week of news this week. Listen, the combine has started. You got players having outstanding combines, man. There's this guy Styles, or he's a linebacker.
The
I think,
linebacker,
yeah,
the linebacker,
linebacker.
Ohio
Yeah,
State.
Buddy ran like four
Woo!
something. Him and his brother. And his brother. I don't know if you saw that one. Man, incredible. But listen, the combine tells you half the story. The other half is the tape. The other half is, and then a part of the story. A part of the story. You need to watch the tape. You need to know who the human being is, who the kid is, what his morals are. A lot of shit goes into more than just running the fastest 40. I see Dolphins Twitter going crazy. Yeah, give me him. He ran a 4.2. Yeah, give me him. Yeah, give me him. You sound like Al Davis, bro. RIP Al Davis. But listen, he didn't draft no great players. He just drafted on speed and athletic ability. That's not how you
No,
build teams. And
no,
that's why the Raiders are the Raiders, and that's why they are what they are. But anyways,
exactly.
with that being said, man, the combine, yeah, it's been good. All right, but hey, I wanted to I'm gonna go here first. I'm gonna go here. So I don't know if you guys heard the salary cap is getting another bump. Man, these owners are filthy, filthy rich. Holy shit! If you give them, it's insane the money that they're getting from TV because it used to be where it was NFL, CBS, Fox, not NFL, ESPN. Now it's Netflix. Now it's Amazon. I'm pretty sure there's gonna be other platforms that's gonna try to get a piece of this NFL action, and it's just more money, more money, more money, and that benefits the teams, that benefits the players in the long run, who ultimately are the ones that deserve all the money because they're the ones that put everything on the line every single day of the season. Yeah, this is 22 million bump here. What do you think, man? I mean, I know this helps the Dolphins a lot because we needed a little bump. I mean, what
Well,
does it do
I think a
to the
lot of
Bears?
teams do. I think a lot of teams too. But listen, man, yeah, the cap has increased 40, bro, 40% just over the last 5 years,
Insane,
which
bro,
is
insane.
crazy. Now they do have to give them some credit. During the pandemic time, the cap did drop dramatically because of the pandemic and everything like that. But I just think this is more than bigger than just football. This is just life in general. But I went today to the grocery store. I grabbed me a handful of things, handful of products, and when I rang it up, it says $80. And I'm saying I just spent $80 on bread, eggs, a little bit of yogurt,
Where the hell
and a
did you
couple
go, man?
to the grocery store, bro.
Which
Just
one?
to,
If you, that look
well,
like you went to Publix or something.
it kind of is like a Publix, but still, even if you did go to Publix, no matter where you went at, it's still not $80 worth
Right,
of
right,
food.
right. Yeah,
I
for
mean,
sure, for sure.
let's say you go to Walmart and you buy somewhat similar, you're probably spending 60, but not 80. So you're saving 20, but still, nevertheless, the point of my story is I think this is just a overall view of not just football. This is just life in general. Things
Yeah.
are extravagant, they're going up. Players are getting paid more. I mean, shoot, I think the average tag right now for wide receivers, the lucrative franchise tag is 27.3, and the
You
quarterback
still in the
tag.
thunder. You still in the thunder. You still in the
Oh my
thunder.
bad. I'm just kind of going through the projections
Yeah,
here
go
of
ahead.
like,
Go ahead. You already on it. Go ahead. You
but
already on it. You
nevertheless,
already on it. Go ahead.
no, just well, I mean, yeah. Now we're going to talk about Pitts, but I'm just saying the quarterback tag is also 43.9, so it's wild, man.
Yeah.
Again, just to think about what you're going to be playing these quarterbacks in the next couple of years. You're going to
So,
see
so,
$70 million,
so,
$70
so,
million
so,
dollars
so,
a
so
year.
let me ask you a question. What do you feel? Yeah, yeah. And the quarterback money is going to be absolutely ridiculous. What do you feel
Stupid.
about the franchise tag? Our players, all right, you listen, man. Listen, in the real world, right? How it works, right? I signed a 5-year contract. You pay me my money. My contract is over. I should be. I'm a free agent, right? That's how. That's that. I mean, I'm free to. I'm free. When these phone companies, right? They sign you up for 3 years, right? After 3 years, you don't owe them any more money. You can break the contract. You can get out of there. You can do whatever you want. Why are the NFL players treated differently? I mean, if I sign 5 years, it's 5 years. I play out my 5 years. I'm gone.
Yeah.
Let's talk again. Let's talk some business here. But no, these teams, they have the option to franchise tag you. So for a lot of people, I'm pretty sure a lot of people out there watching the show, you guys know what the franchise tag is. But for some that might not know what it is, basically, whatever position you franchise tag, you're tagging them, and you're taking the average top five salaries from that position, and you're paying the average for that 1 year because you're franchise tagging them, because you refuse to sign them long term, which is ultimately what NFL players want. They want guaranteed contract because unfortunately NFL contracts are not guaranteed. So the 1 year is guaranteed, but after that, then what? That's the whole problem with the franchise tag. What do you think about this whole franchise tag? Should you be able to go after you play 3 years? Should you be able to just leave, walk away, sign again? What do you think?
Well, listen, man. Honestly, bro, I think it's business, right? At the end of the day, they can talk about we love the player, it's a family, it's hoorah. But at the end of the day, we know that this is just a business, and this is a business move that I guess. Remember, there's the bargaining agreement between the NFL owners and the Player Association. So
Mm-hmm.
this is something that was agreed upon by the Players Association and the NFL owners. So this is not something that just came out the woodworks. I think this is just a business move, right? This is them getting them to negotiate to give them 1 more year. Because listen, man, believe it or not, I guess it's gonna sound stupid saying this, but I mean, listen, they are up against a cap, right? They are, these teams are up against a number. It's not like baseball, right, where there's no cap. You spend what you want.
Luxury
Look at the
tax. You
Dodgers.
gotta pay. You got. I think it's like the NBA. As long as you, I mean, well, no, you gotta have a cap, or it's like a
No,
luxury
no.
tax.
Well,
No,
there's a okay, but yes, there's a luxury tax. But the
luxury tax.
NBA,
Yeah,
but if you're a filthy team and you got all
like
this
the
money,
Yankees. Like, oh yeah, 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 yeah,
the
yeah.
Dodgers. I mean, the Dodgers
The
are like this
Dodgers.
is
The
awesome
Dodgers. Yeah,
team.
yeah, 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 yeah.
So they're like, bro, I'll pay that. It's like paying a fine. Like, bro, here, just take this money. I
All
know
good.
I'm gonna make it all back. So I
Yeah.
think with the
And you
NFL
gonna win
tag,
championships.
because that's what it's about,
Yeah,
man.
yeah, yeah,
You
yeah.
just all these teams, every team. Well, we're hopeful. Most franchises are trying to put the best product on the field because what drives up revenue is win, baby, win. You
That's
win
it.
those games, people are gonna come. More people are gonna spend on merch. Kids are gonna, daddy, daddy, daddy. I want the jersey. I want this. I want that. Daddy's gonna working, slaving his butt off. Gonna pay for his kid's new jersey. That's gonna give the team $135. But again, the franchise tags, I just think is just that gives a team leverage, the owner's leverage to give them 1 more
Yeah, but
year.
ultimately, it's not fair though, man. It's not fair to the player.
But bro, but bro,
It's for the team. It only
but
benefits the team.
yeah, but listen, Jose, bro. Again, maybe I'm speaking from a human being that doesn't make millions of dollars. But bro, I think the average, again, you said it's an average of the, what'd you
Top
say,
five
of that position?
of that position. So, for example, George Pickens here, if and when he gets franchised, because listen, Jerry Jones will franchise your ass
Oh yeah,
in a heartbeat.
yeah.
Jerry Jones ain't playing. Jerry Jones is also a very smart human being. He ain't get to this point in life if he ain't got that brain. Anyways,
Yeah.
so George Pickens, if he doesn't sign a long term contract, which again he probably won't, he's guaranteed $27.3 million for 1 year.
What are we crying about, man?
I
What are
don't
we
nah
going?
Rick,
What?
Rick. These
Whoa,
guys, Rick,
whoa,
bro.
whoa.
Okay, but I think you said it before that. Like, maybe you're not speaking from a millionaire's mind, but bro, 20. I understand, bro. 27, but you're literally your sweat, your tears, your body, your brain, all that risk here. Listen, Odell Beckham said he couldn't live off 100 million. So what's 27 million?
That's where I think that's where the bigger problem lies, bro.
Listen,
So,
man.
but listen, don't come complaining at me because you're gonna make 27. Well, not let's say even after taxes, you make 50%. That's what
Well, yeah,
50% of
see,
that is like
that's a lot of things people don't think about. You know what I'm saying?
okay.
Taxes,
So
like that
let's all right.
27 becomes
So
what?
14, 13, 14, 13.
14,
Let's call it
13,
13.
14, 13. Escape 15 to be conservative.
Papa,
All
Papa,
right, man, all right.
Papa. Come on, listen. I listen. Listen. I get it. They put their bodies on the line, but listen, there's a lot of other professions out there like I guess the community I
Yeah,
live
but
in.
okay, but also you're well, imagine if one player is making 15, right? Imagine what that owner is making. If I'm able to pay you 15 and pay CD Lamb 30, 40, what is the owner making, bro?
Listen,
If I can pay millions on millions,
but listen,
billions.
just listen. Again, I'm not saying I'm pro ownership. I'm pro this, but those men that bought these teams, they took a risk. Again, look at
Bro,
the I
Seattle?
watched the document. Huh?
Oh, Seattle. I think I'm about Seattle. Yo, I think Seattle's gonna sell for 10 billion. They were
But how
bought
much did
at
they?
like 97 million or some shit like that. Or
But
97, yeah,
exactly.
something like that.
Hey, listen, man.
It's
Again,
crazy.
if you want things to change, it's who are the ones that are giving these people this money?
Yeah. Oh well, yeah. That's true. That's true. Yeah, for
We,
sure.
we listen. We're making a podcast talking about these people.
For
So
sure.
listen.
For sure.
At the end of the day, if you want change, don't show up to the stadium. Don't watch the games, and you know you ain't doing that. So listen, I get it,
So
but
shuddy
yeah,
shuddy. So shuddy.
listen, dog.
Shuddy
Listen,
shuddy.
Papi, take your $14 million, Papi,
And be
and
happy.
just play the year,
That's
Papi.
crazy.
Because you
All
know,
right. So speaking of money, and go ahead. What were you gonna say?
no. And then the next year, if God willing, your body's still healthy, you're gonna make
Another.
$100 million, Papa. You're gonna be okay. Well,
But that's the thing.
according to Beckham,
If,
but
if.
that's anybody in life, bro. It doesn't matter what you do. If is everybody.
Well, that's
If
facts.
is
That's facts.
everybody.
That's facts. All right. So speaking of money and speaking of Dallas Cowboys, well, as they're gonna franchise tag Mr. Pickens over there, they're gonna give Mr. Williams here a 3-year contract worth $27 million. Listen, the man earned it. I think he's the first that is running back in quite a while from maybe Zeke. I think Zika was the last one that did it. Ran for 1,000 yards for the Cowboys. Listen, the guy has been running well. He ran well last season. Unfortunately, he's been hampered by injuries. I think he's had 2 ACLs. Man, if you ask one of my sons, man, he's always I always draft him in my fantasy team because I think he's a hard nosed runner and I'm happy for him. I'm happy he got this extension with the Dallas Cowboys, and kudos to him, man. He definitely earned it.
People are gonna hate me. I don't pay running backs. I don't pay running backs, Papa.
No,
Brees
man,
Hall,
it's
Bree,
3 years,
hey,
24,
hey,
bro. It's three
hey,
years, 24.
Kenneth Walker, Brees Hall, Travis Etienne.
You
Hey,
ain't paying none of them boys.
listen, doggy, I got a 7th round draft pick called Kalmanangai, but run the ball. But listen,
Almananga
though,
is not touching ETN. He's not touching Javante Williams. He's not touching all those guys you
hey,
mentioned.
he almost had 800 yards on his rookie season.
He's not touching
800
none of them. Come on, man.
look,
He's not
look
touching
at look.
them.
I'm not saying he's touching them, Jose, but
I'm just
the
saying, but
NFL.
you're saying, all right. I mean, what are you saying?
What I'm saying is the NFL's turning into a two-headed monster. Two-headed monster.
Okay, okay,
Look at
okay.
look
Yeah,
at
hey,
look at
shit.
look.
You paid fucking Swift.
Hey, I didn't pay him. Pauls paid him. I didn't
Well,
pay
you
him.
say you're not paying running back, so which one is it? Are we talking about you or you talking about Poles?
I'm talking about
So you're
me.
saying you wouldn't have paid Swift because Swift balled out.
He balled out, but again, running backs. Listen, let me step back here and stop playing the hater. Congratulations to his $24 million
And you can be a
contract.
hater if you want.
No, I'm not trying to be a hater. $16 million guaranteed. God bless him. Again, he ran over what? Over 1,200 yards,
Yeah,
11
yeah,
touchdowns.
yeah. I'm about to say he had
I mean,
double-digit touchdowns.
listen. God bless him. He did his thing, but it's just the sad truth reality of the running back room. There's probably only 2 or 3 people out there that I would pay. Listen, the Eagles paid somebody to win the Super Bowl. That I get.
Okay,
So
okay,
I
okay.
think maybe there may be 2 or 3 guys out there at any given time that is worth that money. Everybody
Yeah,
else, man, listen, dog, I go draft me somebody. You got that? You got
yeah.
that O line? Again, that's just my thought. Tell me I'm wrong. Give me a
No,
debate.
no, no. I mean, listen, I get it. You don't usually. I mean, listen. Nowadays, teams don't pay running backs. I think it's a decent contract. This is not a something anything lucrative. This is not a Saquon Barkley contract. This is not a
No.
Derrick Henry type of deal. This is a above average running back who played very well last year. He stayed
Okay.
injury free, and I think he's worth the money. I think he's definitely worth the money. Dallas. I think Dallas might be a little dark horse next year, man. Listen, if they get Pickens back, they're gonna get hopefully they get a CD Lamb healthy for throughout the year. They boost up the offensive line a little bit, give Dak some more time back there. Even though he had an amazing year, he was an MVP candidate. But still, and the run game was obviously solid, right? 1,200 yards. But there was still times and still games in there where that line just collapsed. But most importantly, at the end of the day, they need defense. I think they bolster that defense. They get some. They need to replace Micah somehow. They need to get a replacement of that linebacker. Definitely at safety. Cornerbacks, they're okay. They just signed this huge. They signed this guy a huge contract actually last year. I forgot his name, but whatever. And then I know they released Diggs. I know they released Diggs. But
Yeah.
listen, they might be a little dark horse team there, but we're not talking about the Cowgirls here. We're talking about Mr. Javante Williams. But anyways, with that being said, Mr. Kirk Cousins, man, time is up in Atlanta. I don't know why, because all they have is
Penix. Penix.
Penix, and the guy's coming off the second ACL. You have no backup. Like, what are we doing? Are we really gonna trust Penix?
And that's the thing. The Atlanta
I
has
mean,
a
what are we
squad.
doing?
Atlanta
It's a
has a good
squad.
squad. They have a good squad. I just don't get it, man. Listen. I got respect for Kirk, man. Kirk is an ultimate professional.
Ultimate
I see
professional. Love Kirk. Love Kirk.
he knows ball like crazy. I can sit there and listen to him talk about ball because
You
he
want that?
knows
You want
ball.
that? Or you like
You
that?
want that?
You like some shit like that?
Listen, he's gonna be a hell of a commentator one day. I think he was commentating. I don't know if it was a Super Bowl or whatever, but I watched him and great guy. Again, is Minnesota calling him back? I don't know, man. But yeah, listen, I don't know what Atlanta's doing. I don't know what their
I'm sure. I'm
prerogative
sure.
is.
I'm sure. I'm sure he have a few suitors out there. I'm thinking. I'm thinking Arizona. I'm thinking. I think. I'm thinking maybe Vikings again. Maybe Cleveland. Those teams like that are just they need a quarterback just to run the offense for next year, but they don't want to have a complete bum back there.
Yeah,
So those type of teams would be in his future, in my opinion.
yep.
Not to mention shit, the Dolphins. I mean, but then again, if he's gonna require a lot of money, he's gonna want a good contract, and we're not in a position for that. But some of those maybe the Bears. I know the Bears need a quarterback. Um,
Did you just say the Bears need a quarterback?
hey, shit, I'm
Uh,
fucking with you, bro.
I
I'm
love that.
fucking with
I
you.
love I love the synopsis of Jose's words. I love it.
I said make sure you're using the right context. So you have it twice.
That's
All
it.
right, moving on. Hey, Kirk Cousins, man. Listen, man. Kirk Cousins going. Listen. He'll land on his feet. He's a good guy. He's a decent quarterback at this age. Um, he get you 5 wins, but he needs help. That's the type of guy he is right now.
That's
All
Kirk
right,
Cousins.
moving on to we're gonna move on to here where Anthony Richardson he's been granted permission to seek a trade. This is the type of player that the Dolphins, in my opinion, well, if I was running the team, I would look into, right. He's gonna be extremely cheap. He's a former fourth overall draftee. So someone saw something in him coming out of college. He's been injured. He's had questionable decisions throughout his career. Maybe I remember one game he tapped out. Like he tapped out. So those things are highly questionable, right? And he hasn't done nothing in the NFL, but the guy is physically gifted. He has a
Oh
cannon
man,
for an arm. He can do anything you want on that field physically. But does he have it here? And this is the possession, and this is the one position in all of sports that if it's not here, it ain't happening.
it
It
ain't
ain't
happening.
happening. And I'm not saying he's dumb. I'm not saying he doesn't know anything. I'm just saying maybe he just needs time to mature. Maybe actually study the game more. Get into the game. He's young, bro. The guy is super, super young. I think he's 22, maybe. I think he was
Young
the
man.
young. bro, he's young as shit. He's got plenty of time to get it
A-
right.
Anthony Richardson, this is the epitome of you need to be in the right system. You need to have the right people around
Yeah,
you, the
but I
right
think I think I
coaches.
think I think with him is a little bit more than that.
Talk to me.
Because I don't hear stories about, oh, he's a great teammate, oh, he's always in the books, he's always here first. I don't hear stories like that like you hear from other guys. I
Well,
don't
then
hear
that's
that.
why. Well, then that's why he needs to be in a place again. Just how, like,
It
I don't
could
know.
be, it could be.
Okay, let me ask you a question. Did you hear the story of when Rodman got traded to Chicago, and he had his first encounter? And again, Michael was like a player coach. But did you ever hear the story of what Michael told
It was
Rodman?
something along the lines like, no,
Hey,
what?
don't
Tell me.
don't. He said, "Don't f this up, or I'm gonna kill you." So
Okay,
basically,
okay.
what I'm saying is he needs to go to a place that's already established, someone that has a culture, a coach that doesn't take no BS,
No BS.
is not
Yeah,
a new
yeah.
coach. He needs somewhere to go sit
What's that
under
spot? What's that
somebody.
spot? What's that spot? What's that spot?
I mean, I don't know the spot, but you need a place like, again, I'm just using example. I'm not saying they're
Can he?
going there.
No, I'm just saying.
Okay,
Where
okay.
can he
So
go to?
The New Englands of the
No,
NFL,
name
the
team. Give me
Brave.
team. So New England. Okay.
But I know
Okay.
he's not going to New England because they don't need
I'm
him.
thinking more of a spot where like he had a chance to actually compete and actually maybe win the role. Because I think, like I said, I think his talents are amazing, bro. He's just got
Yeah,
to get it together.
but the places that he's going to go to win a role, they're shitstorm right now. Let's be honest. Some of these places
Right.
that he's going to be going to where he's going to get a shot. Again, they got new incoming coaches.
Damn,
They're trying to
I'm
figure
thinking.
things out.
I can't think. Maybe New
I,
Orleans.
I don't know. He needs somewhere where there's structure. He may need to sit behind somebody. Like,
Vikings,
look,
bro. Vikings. Put him on the
okay,
Vikings.
okay,
Put him on the
okay. Now,
Vikings.
okay,
Put him on the
now.
Vikings.
So there you go. Now you have O'Connell.
Put him on
That's
the
a smart
Vikings.
one. You put him with
O'Connell.
O'Connell,
And you and JJ go at it. You and JJ go
eh,
at it.
and then you sit there. If you don't win, if you want to play and learn, you can learn from somebody that knows ball and do it. But yeah, this kid, I don't think.
Be better than JJ. I think physically he's better than
Oh,
JJ.
physically,
Physically.
yeah. Listen, physically he's better.
100%.
And again, I'm the type of person that you want to give somebody a second chance. It's funny because when Caleb was on the a podcast with Crosby, and they were talking as NFL players about how quickly we want to write off people. Like, we're such a society that we want in 2-3 years, boom, you got to know it. And then look, man, this year's a winning quarterback for the NFL for the Super Bowl. I mean, how many people could kick this man out? You know, I get it. The defense was primarily the reason they won the Super Bowl, but he played his part, man. So all I'm saying is, don't kick him out. He's got to go somewhere where it's got to make sense.
I think someone like that. I think someone like that. Um I think the Dolphins will be a team interested depending on the price, right? Because I'm pretty sure he's still on his rookie contract. So I would definitely pass a flyer on him and see this is his third year, I want to say, right?
Yeah, just about. Yeah, because I think he came out. Yeah, did he come out in 2023 or 2024?
He's 23 years old. I want to say this is his third year, bro. What's in that?
Did he come out with CJ Stroud? Did he come out with them
Oh,
boys?
he's entering his fourth.
Okay.
So he has 2 years. So he has 1 year guaranteed, and then the fifth year option. The fifth year option, right?
The tag,
So
the
listen,
tag.
I would
Yeah.
definitely. I think the Dolphins, bro. If I was the Dolphins, I would definitely look into a guy like this, bro. Depending on the price. So I'm not gonna give you I'm not even gonna give you a third. I'm gonna give you a fifth. I'm gonna give you a sixth, a
Yep.
fifth. I'll
Yeah.
give you a fifth for Anthony Richardson. I'll take his contract. Obviously, I got 2 years to see.
If this guy's it.
Fuck, man, fuck. Is there something in this here? If there's something in this guy like that can extract, right?
Call Sully. Call
I'm
Sully.
bro. Make that
Gotta call
call.
Sully.
I'm telling you, bro. I need to call Sully. I would definitely take a fly on this guy for a fifth round pick. Still in his rookie contract, man. If he can stay healthy for 2 straight years, damn. And then we continue building around him. Oh, yeah. You just never know. Anyways, for another guy looking for a trade here, he's also been given permission to seek a trade. Mr. Traymon
It's
Edmonds.
Chicago.
Talk to
It's
him, boy. Talk to him.
listen, man. Trey, listen. Edmonds, man. Again, before he got hurt last season, he was playing stellar. I think he fit. He was fitting well in Dennis's Allen the defense. He was playing fast. He got injured. I think he's just one of these cap casualties.
Okay.
Again, it's just what it is. We need to get younger at linebacker. Hopefully, we draft a linebacker. I mean, we drafted one last year who hasn't panned out. But yeah, man, I think we're just trying to create space, create some momentum. I don't know if, again, do we go after a big edge? I don't think so. I think it's just going to come through the draft. And but yeah, no. Listen, Edmonds, great dude, but we paid him too much. And again, I think this is something. Again, going back to players, I think you also have to give your GMs some time. You gotta listen. Ryan Poles out of Kansas City, new GM, never been a GM before. He's figuring things out. He's made some great decisions, but he's also made some decisions where you kind of scratching your head. And I think he's just kind of going through those. And but yeah, Edmonds is definitely going to be one of those cap casualties that he's gonna, have to move on and go from there. But let me ask you a question. Can I go sidetrack here a little bit if we want to talk about Chicago for a moment? Let me get your opinion. And I think we talked about this before, and I think you were very against it. Is it the Rooney Rule?
Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
Which I know.
Yeah.
Okay, so we understand the Rooney Rule is that every NFL team has to interview X amount of minorities anytime there's a vacancy. Am I missing anything?
Just one. Just one.
Just one. Just one. So again, our assistant GM, who's a minority, Ian Cunningham, was hired by the Atlanta Falcons to become their GM. According to the NFL's rule, is if your GM
no. Only head coaches.
No, but but for assistant GMs, you're supposed to get 2 third-round picks or 1 or 2 third-round picks. If it's an assistant GM that gets a GM job and is a minority, he gets it. People are up in arms right now.
Oh, that sounds crazy, bro.
This sounds what? The compensation?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck. Okay, people are up in arms. Why?
Because the NFL, they're trying to figure their way. I don't know if they're trying to figure a way out, but as you know, Matty Ice became also operations. He's the head guy there at the Falcons.
Yeah.
So he kind of has the title technically, but not really. And he's came out and said it. I'm not the GM. Ian Cunningham is the GM, and he's in full control here. But the NFL is trying to backdoor the Chicago Bears by not giving them that compensation pick because technically the title that he has, which I think is crazy. So I think this is where this muddies the water. And it's crazy.
You know what's funny? Like every time you make a rule, right? There's always drawback, right? There's always the other side, right? Like you just gave me, I gave you 65 games, you gave me the other side, and damn, that makes sense, right? Man, that's a tough one though because they're riding the line. They're riding the line. Technically, if the guy if wait no but wait. But this guy, the quarterback, he's operations. He's not GM.
And that's what we're talking about. But the NFL,
I heard he got hired for operations. I didn't get or head. He never GM. They never said GM.
And that's what we're saying. And the NFL saying no, his title is the GM, and they're saying no, he's not. So again, yeah, we should be receiving 2 third-round picks as part of the Rooney Rule.
That's what I'm saying. Like the dude that you guys sent over there, assistant GM, he became the GM for the Falcons.
The GM.
Right, that's what should happen. Because when they said about what the hell is this guy's name, bro? How am I drawing a blank? The quarterback. Matty Ice. When they said Matty Ice was joining the Falcons as operations, not GM.
Yep. So they're shafting us of 2/3. Bro, you know
Oh
what two
damn.
third round picks could do
Oh,
for us,
who
man?
you telling? Who you telling? Of course,
Package that
anything.
baby up. Hey, package that baby up.
You
Send
know
it.
what
Hey,
I'm
give me
saying?
this guy. Hey,
Exactly.
take DJ
Exactly.
Moore. Take DJ Moore. Give me this. Give me that. You know, do
Here we
this
go.
here
Here we
that.
go. He said he's not going to pay big dollars for DN, but that's all he's talking about in the back of his head. He's thinking about Crosby. He's thinking about Crosby. He's
Nah,
thinking
not
about Crosby.
yeah. Give me the white boy. Give me the white
He's thinking
boy.
about Crosby.
Hey man, listen, we're
All
trying
right,
to win,
man.
baby.
All
Move
right,
it
man. Listen,
along.
man.
Move it
We
along.
got
Move it
done. So
along.
we're gonna hit on our last topic, on our last NFL football related topic here. My man Baron Rick here. He gave it to me last minute. Here we go. You got to cut one. So you're gonna cut Marino. You're gonna cut Elway. You're gonna cut the great Tom Brady, or you're gonna cut Joe Montana. I'm gonna run to the bathroom
Let me
right
set
quick.
this. Let me set this.
I'm gonna run to the bathroom right quick. Give him a quick synopsis of what you're
Yeah,
gonna
I'm gonna
say,
give
and
a
then we'll
synopsis.
get
I'm
to
gonna
it.
give them a synopsis of this. So listen, guys. I was driving home, and again, you know, ESPN and you know YouTube gives you this algorithm, and they ask you these questions, and they say, "Hey, who are you gonna cut from here?" And when I saw this one, I'm like, "Bro, really, really, you're gonna ask this question? Who are you gonna cut? Are you cutting Tom Brady, arguably the GOAT, all the championships, TB12, or are you gonna cut Dan the Man, who is your favorite quarterback's quarterback?" And when they talk about Dan the Man, it's like a myth, the legend, who unfortunately, I mean, didn't win a championship, but again, it wasn't his fault. No defense on that side of the ball. Or are you gonna go with John Elway? Are you gonna cut Elway, the kid that took the Broncos to the Super Bowl, the famous spin? Or man, are you gonna cut Joe Montana? Are you gonna cut Joe the
All right,
Man
man. Who you cutting, man?
Montana?
Who you cut? Who you telling people
No,
you cutting, man?
I can't even talk myself into this, man.
Who you
I can't.
cutting, man? Who you cutting?
I'm cutting Joe. I'm cutting Elway. Man,
You cut
cut Elway.
Elway? Elway out here?
Yeah, cut me Elway. I just think Elway. I watched the Elway story.
Damn, Johnny.
Johnny, I'm sorry, brother. If I gotta cut somebody, I ain't cutting Joe Montana, 4-time Super Bowl champ, 3-time Super Bowl MVP, 2-time NFL Most Valuable Player. I'm not cutting
That sounds
TB12,
great. Them accolades
the
sound
GOAT,
great.
the GOAT. I'm not cutting the GOAT. And I just gave you man Dan the Man the biggest compliment of the world. I said you're not cutting your favorite quarterback's favorite quarterback. You're not doing that.
You're not
Dan the
doing it.
Man. You can't cut Dan the Man. It's not Dan the Man's fault he didn't win a championship.
Whose favorite
Talk to the
quarterback is he?
defense.
Whose favorite quarterback is he?
He's everybody's favorite quarterback.
Thank you, bro. Enough said. Enough said.
You ask all the goats. You're like, hey, who's that boy? Spin the ball. Dan the
Listen,
Man.
man. All right, so you cutting Mr. Elway.
Listen. I'm gonna cut Elway because I think Elway came on later in his life, in the sense of winning Super Bowls.
All
The
right.
famous spin,
The spin of the helicopter, the
the
helicopter.
helicopter. Listen,
Facts, facts.
but
Listen, man.
I'm cutting him.
You know what I'm cutting here? I'm cutting 16. I'm cutting 16.
And get
Out
up
of
out of
here. Out of
here.
here. Out of
Get up.
here. Listen, he great, bro. He obviously he's one of the greats. I'm gonna tell you why I'm gonna cut him. I'm gonna tell you why last. I'm not cutting the absolute greatest quarterback to play football, Tom Brady. I'm not cutting Tom Brady. You know what I mean? It's
Cycle.
impossible.
The
It's
cycle.
impossible. It's impossible, right? I'm not cutting Tom Brady. I'm not. I'm not. When I say Tom Brady is the greatest, everything he has done, everything. I mean, you can call him a system quarterback, but he's also done it with a bunch of nobodies, man. No disrespect, no disrespect, no disrespect, no disrespect. But I'm getting somewhere. Stay with me. I'm getting some. I'm taking it somewhere, right? He's done it with a bunch of average whatever. I already said that. John Elway, same thing. The guy physically talented. Oh my God. Like this guy, he can run. He was so tough. He also did not have these great players around him. Yes, he had the great Terrell Davis where he had migraines and the 1 yard line, and he would close his eyes and he would run the ball down the middle. That's what you call football players, ladies and gentlemen. That's what you call goddamn football players. These pansies nowadays, nah, they don't cut it. Go talk to Terrell Davis and see what he did and what he went through. Listen, John Elway won multiple Super Bowls back to back. Yeah, he had some great players, Shannon Sharp, Terrell Davis, but he didn't have the likes of Jerry Rice, the greatest in the world. That offensive line, the craziest offensive line. I'm gonna get to Elway, the best natural football thrower of the ball, Mr. Dan Marino. And it's not because I'm a Dolphins fan. It is what it is. It just happens to be. You said it. How can you cut your favorite quarterback's favorite quarterback? How can you do it?
Can't do it. Can't do it.
This guy, yes, I'm. It's unfortunate the man didn't win a Super Bowl. Oh my God, I feel so bad that he didn't get it. But if anybody deserves one, it's him. It's Charles Barkley. It's this guy, man. Like he did it when he had every single record until Tom Brady came and he destroyed them all. And then Peyton Manning, every single record. When the NFL rules where you can just crush a wide receiver in the middle and past 10 yards. You remember that football? Damn, that was some good times. Damn, that was some good times, man. Oh my God, it's been. I'm not taking nothing away from Joe Montana. It's just he had too much at his disposal. All he had to do was just not fuck it up. That's all he had to do. That's all he had to do. Listen. He's Troy Aikman. He just didn't fuck it up. How can you fuck it up when you got Emmitt Smith, Michael Irvin, all them boys on defense, all them boys on offensive line? Man, all those quarterbacks had to do just not fuck it up, and that's what they did. And that's what they did.
Hey, listen, comment below. Tell us who you cutting. Tell us who you gonna cut. Who they gonna cut?
If you cutting Dan Marino, I'm cutting you from the chat. I'm cutting you from the chat.
He's blocking you.
Blocking your ass. Oh shit! I like that one. That was a good one. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was all for sports that we have today. I mean, that was pretty good. That was pretty good. Hey, so now we're gonna kick it off to the new segment here. It's called Meanwhile in the real world. In the real world. We got a special guest coming up with us right now. So let me bring her in. Hello.
Hey, everybody.
Everybody, welcome Crystal, my beautiful wife. We're gonna see what she got on and meanwhile in the real world, we're gonna give her opinion. She's gonna give her opinions. We're gonna chop it up. We're gonna end the show in about 10-15 minutes, so stay with us. Yeah, my phone got 20% battery. All right, first story. This is a weird one. Let me see what happens, right? Let me see. Okay, all right. Damn, babe, you got cut off. All right, I'm gonna read it real quick. In 2017, a man got 37 plastic surgeries and changed his name to date his ex-girlfriend again after her restraining order. And look at his face. This is, bro, 37 surgeries. Wait. Babe, if somebody was that much in love with you, what are you gonna do? Are you gonna shut him, or are you gonna be like, nah, bro, this guy's in love with me?
First of all, how you gonna know that's him? He don't look like him.
Well, that's true. That's true.
The man looks totally different.
He looks totally different. But for me, right, like, so I got tons of questions, right? How long were they together? She can't realize that that's the same dude.
No. I didn't know you gonna come with all these questions, man. Shit.
Come on, like. She don't realize that's the same dude she been with. I don't know how long she was with him, but for him to be that obsessed, who knows? Like,
wait, hold on.
We're here today.
I forgot about video.
To play the major point.
All right, so I'm sorry. What were you saying? What were you saying?
I thought you were playing a video.
No, I'm saying. So what are you saying? You don't know what this guy's doing.
she can't realize like similarity is like you're gonna act how you act. I don't care how you look, right? Like if you're the
Right.
same dude, you're the same
And
dude.
not like your voice. I'm wondering. I'm curious
Right.
enough to change his voice because your voice
Yeah.
is who you are. Like you could change the face, but you're gonna hear me and you're gonna know who I am. But yeah, that's wild.
Bro,
That's obsession. That's obsession. That's
I mean,
that's beyond obsession.
that's beyond obsession, right? That's like
That's expensive. That's
That's like that's no that not
That's
only
expensive.
not only expensive. It's also one of those 60 minutes how you got found dead somewhere in the middle middle of nowhere. Like
exactly.
that's wild.
Yo, but
That's
you know,
wild.
you know, like what is the okay? Speaking of obsessions, right? Surgery. What is the obsession with all these people getting all this surgery? You know what I mean, bro? I see on Instagram or whatever, like people dying every day. Oh, she had 25 surgeries to look like so and so, and this is like it's a mental disorder, right? Is it social media driving this nonsense, this craziness?
Yeah. I mean, I think it's society. I think it goes back to me, myself, and I funny enough, I had a conversation with a group of women, and we were talking about that, and I'm like, do you guys not realize that most men, when you hear them, they're like, we don't really want this. We don't like this. This is not what we want. And clearly they were just saying, it's not about y'all. We want to do it for ourselves. So I don't know. I think it's just becoming more of a self-centered society where it's like things is about them. They don't care about what the man wants, and they're just doing it for themselves. I don't know. I mean, maybe
Yeah, but
lack of trust.
do you think that's actually true? Like, do you think that's actually true? Because at the end of the day, all you're doing is looking for validation, right? I mean, babe. I mean, you're a
Yeah.
woman. You know, you should
You're
know
the
in this
woman here.
society.
Like I said,
Yeah,
that's an addiction. Like you start with one thing, it's small, it's something simple, and then you go from there, and it gets worse and worse and worse. Like, I mean, I don't know what I'm allowed to say here, but like I tell you all the time, right, babe? Khloe Kardashian, right? She's changed so much about her. She doesn't even look the same anymore.
Oh,
And
we're getting canceled. She just said her name. She just said her name. We're getting canceled.
Sorry.
no, man, no.
I'm just saying, like, it just keeps going and going and going, and I think at some point it's just like an addiction. Like you just can't stop anymore.
Right. Okay. So, but talk to me more about like the social media aspect of things. Like, do you think is it because of that? Because everybody on social media is perfect, right?
Yeah.
Because you take the perfect picture, it's from the perfect
filter,
angle.
Yeah. So yeah, I definitely think that's part of it. And like you just don't. When you do that, you're not happy with yourself, right? You go from one thing to the next, and no matter what you look like, how perfect you want to be, or the picture that you have in your head, you're never gonna get there. So you just keep doing more and more and more, and then all of a sudden you just look crazy. So that's my opinion on that.
No, it's crazy. It's crazy. All right, real quick. I meant to touch on this on the sports part, but we're here, man. So, man, listen, this is why you shouldn't be a Jets fan. Plain and simple.
So Daniel Jeremiah's top 50 prospects as Aaron Glenn looks on for the Jets. Fernando Mendoza 1. Jeremiah Love, who we'll also see on Saturday here on NFL Network, the running back from Notre Dame 2.
They run a 4.5.
Listen, bro.
They ran a 3.54. Guy.
If you was my coach, and I saw you do that shit, bro, I'd be so pissed off at you.
Basura.
And you're a second-year coach. Not like you fucking established. You're not Mike Tomlin, bro. You're not like Mike McCarthy.
Not even the old guys. Not even the old guys. It's not like if you was Pete Carroll. All right, man, dude, you're 72 years old, bro. Like, yeah, you won't fall asleep,
like 92.
You go fall asleep. It just shows you how garbage the Jets organization is, man. How bad do you guys have to be where your damn head coach is falling asleep at the combine, dog? Like,
bro, I'm telling you, bro. If I saw this shit, if I saw Halfley doing this shit, bro, bro, man, that shit would piss me off.
It just shows you, like, hey, man, dog, you're just the Jets, man. Like,
shit, that's crazy. All right, I just want you guys to show you guys and shit on you Jets fans out there. Suck it. All right, man. Moving on to the next story here. We got the lottery ticket mix up. So I'm gonna play you guys a clip, and then I want Crystal, you give your opinion first.
A store manager at this Circle K in North Scottsdale found a $12.8 million winning lotto ticket the day after the drawing and bought it for himself. Now, a customer walked into this Scottsdale Circle K the night before Thanksgiving, played their numbers, and left behind $25 in tickets they didn't want, but the store had already printed. That night, one of those tickets hit the fourth largest jackpot in Arizona lottery history. The next morning, the store manager found out a winning ticket was still sitting in his store, so he clocked out, took off his uniform, walked back in as a customer, and bought it for $10, according to court documents. Now, corporate found out they took back the ticket. Now Circle K is suing the manager and Arizona State Lottery, and the clock is ticking because that $12.8 million ticket expires May 23rd.
Okay, yeah, you really want my opinion first. First of all, let me sue you back because what basis you have there? He left it there. That's free game. I'm sorry. That's it.
No, the Circle K is suing him.
I know. I'm gonna sue you back. Like, give me back my lottery ticket. I found it fair and square. I know that it won. What's the problem?
Yeah, but okay, all right. So all right. First of all, the customer. I'm pretty sure you understood. But like the customer win, I can only afford $65. Blah blah. Oh, I'm so sorry. Should he have access to those lottery tickets?
Technically, no, but too bad.
That's it. So you already won the case for Circle K.
He did.
Yeah, I looked up the law. I looked up the law on this, and yeah, anytime somebody buys a ticket, because I was thinking the same thing, like Crystal for me. I said once you buy a ticket, once you buy stuff and they can't pay for it, that automatically becomes property of the store. It's no longer up for sale. So,
ladies and gentlemen, if you guys haven't realized, Rick is pro NFL team owner. No franchise for franchise for you all day. I'm a business owner, boss.
Give me all the money, doggy. Listen, I'm the one that created this, but no, listen, listen. Hey, smart. Listen. Kudos to the guy.
He tried it.
Listen,
I'm lying. You think I would do that? I'll be like, oh my God, they're gonna take me to jail if I do this. I will never do that. You know how I am.
That's true.
I'm not doing it.
Well, I think your conscience speaks to it because you kind of know, like, dog, this is probably not going to work. Like, it's gonna get found out one way or another how this all happened. But more importantly,
what do you guys think I would do in this situation? Would I be like you?
Hell no, you would try to cash it, take it to the bank.
I disagree with you. I think Jose would do the same thing, Chris. I don't think Jose would do it. I don't think he would do it.
All right.
Dang, he cut us off, Chris. That's how bad it is. Damn, bro, I'm trying to give him props. But listen, But listen. I feel bad for
the. Rick, you think I wouldn't try to cash it. I would do the right thing.
I think you would do the right thing, dog. I think you would do the right thing. I think you do. But more importantly,
nobody wins. What fun is that?
No, it voids out. The void's out.
Well, it's still up to the courts. It's still up to the courts.
Let's see.
But Circle K is not stupid. They're trying to push it because there's a deadline where the thing has to get settled before it does. But more importantly, before we move on to the next story, how bad do I feel for the guy that actually went in there and just because he didn't have the extra $20, he knows he was the guy because it's all over the news.
Yeah, I mean, you're the guy. You know you're the guy.
How bad would you feel knowing that, I should have won $12 million. And because I didn't have a measly $20 in my pocket.
No, don't say measly. Don't say measly. Don't say
no, or not measly, but or that ticket didn't come out before the other ones. Like, man.
It wasn't his time.
It wasn't his time. That's facts. But again, you're still gonna be thinking like.
I mean, yeah. I would be like.
So I think that should be more like I'm more on that guy than
I bet you he never over orders again.
Never. He'll go find it. He said, borrow me the money.
Bro, he gonna find the extra $5, whatever it is.
Don't do that to me. That's crazy, man.
Great. Yeah. Hey, where was this lotto at? It was a regular state lotto. It wasn't Powerball, right? It was regular.
No, it was a state. It was a state, Arizona State.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
12.
yeah.
Yeah. They say the biggest, right? The biggest one? Something
I
like that?
guess in Arizona, yeah, for sure.
That's crazy. Oh, so I want to tell you a story that I heard today. So there's this couple, right? This is a random couple. This is a true story. I heard it on another podcast. I'm not gonna give names and all that good stuff, but whatever. I heard it on another podcast. It's a true couple. It's a true story. So this couple, right? They found over $20 million in cash.
Hmm.
They found it stashed in the house, right? Cash
That they
money.
bought? That they bought?
No. At the end of the day, their father left this. Their father left this money to them. But when they saw the money, it's like old, super old bills. I'm talking about 30, 40-year-old bills, right? Just stashed away. I guess this guy just stashed the money away and whatever, right? But they're afraid that this money came from illegitimate businesses, right? So
Mm.
they're afraid it's blood money. They're afraid it didn't come in the right way. They knew their dad. They knew his lifestyle, blah, blah, right? So at the end of the day, they called someone else to get an opinion on what they should do with this money.
Okay.
They're thinking they want to turn this money into the government. They want
Okay.
to just free and clear. They want to give it the fucking Christmas face.
Not happening. My dad too?
They want to.
Hell no, that's not happening.
Listen. They're lawyers. They're well established. They're good, right? But
I
they
guess
just
that's
feel
wrong.
in good conscience that they want to give this money away because they don't. They know what this money might have come from, right? From their dad and what his dealings were, right? They don't want to
Yeah.
be no part. They don't want. They feel bad spending money like that, right?
They don't want no parts of it.
So ultimately, they return the money to the government. And what the government do? They
Nothing.
slap them with a fucking tax. They slap them with a fucking tax.
Telling you,
So, Crystal, what would you have done in this situation?
I would have put that shit right in the bank, and that would have been my money.
But this is old money. This is
I don't care. What do you mean, old money? Old money is not the same as new
old money. Old money is money, right? Look at Rick. Rick is having a heart
I
headache over
bet you I
there.
can still take that money and cash it.
So imagine they
Put it
taxed
in
them
my
on
bank.
$20 million. They're trying to do a good deed.
Get out of here.
Taxed them on $20
What good
million.
deed? What good deed?
Well, not a good deed, but like
What are these people thinking? Okay, I'm gonna give it to the government, and they're gonna do well with it.
Listen, man.
No,
These
hell
people,
no.
It's the craziest story I heard.
I'm sorry.
Slick, what you doing, Slick?
All right, man. So my initial thoughts is I agreed with the sentiments of turning it in. Again,
You agree with that? Ooh, wow.
I agree
Not a
with
lot
it
of
in the
people gonna agree
sense.
with that. Hey, let me know down below, man, if y'all agree with that.
But let me say why, because there was their conscience. They knew what their dad was involved with, and like you mentioned, they wanted no part in that. They didn't want to be associated with that, or like you said, they probably wouldn't have filled it. What my gripe is okay, Crystal. Let's go to Crystal's scenario. Yeah, I deposit into a bank. You can never deposit that money into a bank because after you deposit $10,000, it has to be reported to the IRS. So you're gonna have to be nickel and diming for the rest of your life. 5,000, 5,000.
You do with that?
Bro, they're gonna catch it.
For the next 30 years.
So all right, leave that apart. All right, but no, I think the IRS. That's like how though.
Don't
I'm turning this in.
Here.
I know, like, but I'm turning it. I'm turning it into you. Like, what do you mean you taxing me?
Yeah. What do you mean by the taxing me?
That's where I think for me the line gets crossed. Like, how you gonna tax me on money that's not my money that I'm giving to you? I'm not. I don't understand that.
That was crazy.
I guess explain it to me a little more. Like blood money. Okay, so what? The guy was selling drugs or whatever.
Well, no, he didn't go in, the guy didn't go into specifics because it's a personal story to him. So, but listen,
I don't know. I just feel
he
like
told it on YouTube, so it's not that personal.
How do you save up $20 million in the wall? You're not. You don't have a vaquita or a pastelito or a little bakery that you've been running for. You got something going on if you've got $20 million in the wall.
So that's what That's what the couple was worried about. Like they didn't want to. They want no parts of that. So,
I,
but at the end of the day, they got screwed. So I mean, that was crazy too.
But I see it. But it's like, for me to return money, right? Especially if it's something that's in my house, and I know somebody I know left there. Like, I gotta know that something good is gonna happen with it, right? Like, you're gonna, I don't know, give it to somebody, do something like somebody who needs it.
Like something charitable, you donate to something.
Hell no, it's not going back to the government.
All right, so I got another story for you guys, right? So a random guy was walking inside the casino, right? He looked down and he found this true story. He found a $13,000 slot ticket.
Slot ticket.
And you guys know the story? And what he do?
No.
He returned it to the casino and he got $50 for it, bro.
Now, okay.
Yeah, but the thing is, listen, they know where that ticket might have been dropped. They know they got a million cameras on you.
See, now I feel differently about this one, right? Like, damn, bro, somebody won that $13,000 and you're just gonna take it. That's like stealing. To me, that's like stealing from somebody.
That's stealing.
To me, yeah.
Okay.
If my dad is leaving $20 million, $20,000, I don't give a shit. $20.
He left it for you.
That's no money. That's my parents.
What do you think, Rick?
No, listen. I think your point is like they're gonna know.
That's my money. Daddy left it to me.
Well, the casino one, again, I think to your point, Jose, they're gonna find out who took it, who cashed it. I don't know, man. Listen.
Ashton, what you doing? What you doing in this situation?
Me, man, I'm having a very difficult conversation with myself for a little bit. For a long time. I may take it home and sleep on it and contemplate and think and pray and all the above. And I don't know, man. I don't know. I probably would just take it back, dog. I probably would take it back. Yeah. I probably would. I don't know. I probably just take it back. But damn, $50, bro. But who gave him the $50? The casino or the winner of the ticket?
The casino.
See, man. See, dog.
So now you got a different tune.
But you can't be both. You can't be both. You can't be a good Samaritan and return it and then be mad about what they give you.
Yeah, Rick. Yeah, well, damn, man. You can't be both. You're right.
That's facts right there, Crystal. Yeah, you're right. No, I'm just saying, like, hey, it is what it is, man. It'll come back around at some point. But yeah, that's wild. That's crazy story.
That is a wild one. All right, so I want to leave you. I want to start this whole news thing. With some obviously some true stories and stuff, and maybe we get on to other things. But that's all I got for today. But I do have this one
story, actually. I don't know.
Oh, tell me.
I didn't know if you guys had another story. So, here in Florida, Fort Lauderdale, actually, there was like this.
That's way too close to home. What we saw Nunez?
No. Oh, we saw the guy from Ink Master today in 7-Eleven.
Ink Masters. Oh snap!
Yeah.
You watch Ink Masters?
I've watched it before. Yeah.
Yeah. So Chris Nunez.
Okay. Chris Nunez.
Yeah. So I'm like, we're walking from Publix. We walk now. And
well, you're getting older. You're getting older. You got to walk. You got to stretch the legs out a little bit.
Yeah, we got to shed some pounds. And we're walking to 7-Eleven. I need some cash back. And I'm like, oh, shit, that's Chris Nunez. And it turns out the bill was Chris Nunez. Whatever. Anyways, go ahead.
So,
are you guys just throwing in people's faces like you guys live in South Florida and you guys get to see all these famous people all the time? And
yeah, bro, we that cool.
I wanted to say something, but I didn't want to be like weird. So I didn't. All right, so in Fort Lauderdale, there was this kid. I don't know how old he is because I haven't released his age, but apparently he was like, he was on video and he was like stomping on a duck repeatedly until he killed this duck, right?
Yeah.
And so the police were like trying to find him. Like they put a $5,000 reward out, like looking for this child. And he was young. He had to be. I saw the video. He was like real young, but I don't know how young. He had to be under 15. So he was doing that, and then so they're looking for him, and then so there hasn't been anything determined yet, right? But my question is like I wanted to throw out there is like, okay, there's several different things that could happen. Either one, he's gonna go to juvie. Two, they're gonna do like like therapy, right? Rehabilitation therapy. But I guess my question is like, what do you guys think? What do you think is it for a child? Like, do you think, a lot of people say when you start doing that as a young child, that comes with like craziness, like serial killer tendencies and things that escalate from that. So the neighbors were saying like, oh,
You said how old he was? How old was he?
They didn't release his age.
Oh,
They won't release his age. So I don't know. But he was young. He had to be under 15. Maybe even under 13. He looked really young. So, they haven't determined yet. They're going to leave it to a judge as far as what the judge thinks, if he should go to, therapy, rehabilitation, if he should end up in juvie. But they took it really serious. Like they were trying to find him. They put out a reward for people to like tell him where he was at. And so, I just like, and then like I said, the neighbors were like, oh, well, maybe, this is something deeper than that, like maybe this is due to trauma or, things that happened in his life.
So man, at the end of the day, I think it's not to cut you off, but I think it's, I mean, man, you can't. Oh man, you can't. Listen, once you put the kid, if they decide to put this kid through the system, it's raps, man. It's raps for him, right? Like he's only gonna get worse, right? I mean, odds are he's only gonna get worse. So I think you definitely got to do all the coaching you can, therapy, this and that. Obviously, it's very disturbing what he did. I got the video here. I mean, damn, man, it's a tough call. It's a tough call for the judge. It's gonna be a tough call for the judge.
I agree. Yeah. I don't know. Things are very hard with kids, especially when you have your own kids, right? Like you don't know. I got 2 boys. I don't. What if they did something like that? How would I feel? Like
but it depends. Again, it depends on his age. I'm trying to find his age. I mean, listen, if he's 13 years old, if he's 13, 14 years old, bro, that's not, bro. You
I think he's younger
than
that.
Cuckoo. You kind of cuckoo, right? No,
I think he's younger though.
Rick,
I mean, well, I guess I guess there's probably more information that I would need. Again, was he alone? Was he with friends? Was he with people? Okay, so he was alone. They caught this kid on
the video shows him alone. I don't know if
he's alone. He's alone in the backyard, basically.
Alone, right?
He's in the backyard alone. It looks like a duck. It looks like a duck got into his yard. He grabs the duck, and he holds the duck in place, and he proceeds to stomp on the duck until the duck
dies. Yeah.
But
yeah,
it wasn't. But what I'm saying is not violent.
What?
If that makes any sense.
What do you mean it's not violent? Are you gonna go kill a duck or
so? Okay,
let Rick get in here.
Let me ask you a question though. All right, so it's gruesome killing a duck, but I mean, I remember when I was a little kid, man. I used to take a magnifying glass, and when there was ants, I would like light it and hit the ants. A lizard.
We that's where we're going, Rick.
I mean,
well,
I got a story. I got a story for you.
I'm sure you do. I'm saying that. I guess that's my point. We all do. I think.
I ain't even gonna say.
I think with everything being so viral and everything being on the video, I think sometimes, again, is it right what he did? No. But again, if we're talking about animal to animal, what's the difference between the duck and me blowing up a lizard's head because I wanted to catch it on fire? Or I can even be honest, when I used to work for the light company, they used to give us the mace.
Yeah, but Rick,
the mace. Hold on.
I think. Yeah, go.
My bad. They used to give me mace, and I remember there was a mouse running by, and I would hit it with the mace, and all of a sudden that day that mace blew back. It was a windy day, and it caught me in my eyes, and I was walking around with mace in my face. I had to call my supervisor and saying that I sprayed a dog because he was trying to chase me, and I was lying.
Wait a minute. Your supervisor? So you were grown already doing this shit?
Yeah, I was bored. I was like, Look at the mouse.
Problem, Rick.
All right. So again,
All right,
maybe
well,
I got problems.
okay, wait. But I think the main question here is, I think the question Chris was asking is like, or I mean, maybe I'm wrong. It's not whether. Well, shit. Obviously, it's wrong to do that. But like, at what age do you take? Do you take them into custody, like type of deal, right? Or do you
Yeah,
give them therapy, or do you try to rehab them? Like,
I,
because like I said, I think I think the moment you put a 13-year-old kid, 14-year-old kid in the system, juvenile, juvie, and all this,
yeah.
I think it's downhill from there.
I gotta find out a little bit more. I'm not putting the kid in jail, bro. I'm not putting the kid.
I also think like Rick has a point, right? Like because obviously people take different animals differently, right? Like a dog and a cat is like a person, like right? Or,
Yes, life is over.
That's
So you're saying the only reason
right?
that this video went viral is because it was a duck?
I think yes.
Yeah.
Because again, like Rick said, like you blow up a freaking a lizard's head, nobody's gonna say anything, right? Like
Well, like leave it alone. They're gonna be like, leave it alone.
yeah. So like because it's like I think like the bigger the animal, the more the severity of it, right? Like I guess. And also like no, I don't think he should end up in jail. Like I think at that point, yeah, there may be a concern where you need to like kind of look into the fact like
they need to find out more. They need to find out. Okay, why did you do that? Like what's going on?
It's definitely eyebrow raising, right? It's like right? At
Yeah,
least.
you have to question now. Now it's time to question the kid, not to chastise them and get your
pitchforks. Send them away.
Yeah, get your pitchforks and go burn them at the stakes. No, now it's time to question and say, well, what's going on here? What's drawing you to do? What anger did you have to beat to kill this animal in your backyard? What drove you to do that? I think that should be the approach.
Not aggravate me daily when I'm in the street and they don't move the hell out of the way with my car, but I'm not gonna run them over.
Right, facts.
Just saying.
Nah, that's facts. All right, so guys, with that, that's like I said, I would like to end the show, every show from now on a little funny note here. So I'm gonna play a little clip for you guys. You know, just give me it's just a little laughter.
Pobre Julio. Damn, that must burn.
So he put the toilet paper.
Damn, pobre Julio, man.
And what do you call it?
In the fiberglass
no,
that's the insulation, fiberglass.
Insulation. And then he wiped his butt.
Burn.
That was crazy.
Poor guy.
Hey, that was crazy. Hey man, listen, guys, we reached 1 minute and 20 seconds. I hope you guys had a great laugh at the end there. Hey, tell us what we did wrong. Tell us what we did right. Most importantly, tell us what we did right. Yeah. Everybody welcome. Everybody say hi to Crystal. Let me know if you guys want to back down in the comments. Yay or nay. With that being said, Rick, talk to the people.
Hey, welcome to the Weekly Huddle. We appreciate you guys. Like, comment, subscribe. Let us know what you guys think. And we're out of this. Peace. See you guys next week.
Appreciate y'all. Peace.